Hey! Reese and I are currently on our trip to Esperance. We actually left a few days ago, but I didn't want to vlog it because it was just like little stopovers, so I didn't do any videoing. But now we've reached the Great Australian Bight and this is our camp spot for the night. Unreal. I will show you the other side because that side is even crazier. This is our first trip in my van. She's not finished, but she's a work in progress. We've got everything we need for this trip, so it's all good. I'll give you a quick little tour. So we have our sink, which is not even plumbed in yet. She's just sitting there. In here we've got our jerry can. So we're on the Nullarbor and you know, you run out of petrol pretty quick and there's not many stops down here. Bin, essentials, my cute mat. We will have floorboards in here eventually. Got a fridge, got cutlery drawer plus other stuff. Pull out extra bench space. And our bed, and then we've just kind of stuffed everything underneath the bed, and curtains, which Reese's mum helped me sew. So this is her. That's the front. I got these little seatbelt covers. Yeah. The crazy thing about this place is that it's a free camp. So this is free. We did not pay anything to stay here. Pretty insane. We're on the edge of Australia right now. It's pretty crazy. We're hoping to see some whales, but I don't know how likely that is. Reese has just done a whale call, so we'll see if they come. So we're at the border now, about to get checked. How much did we just pay for petrol?
$2.79.
That is crazy. I literally think I might be dreaming right now. So just doing a little update. I haven't really videoed in like 2 days. We're in Esperance now. I'm a bit burnt. We got here yesterday and we just stayed at a caravan park. The day before that we were still on the Nullarbor and we just stayed at a free camp. It wasn't that exciting, so didn't really have anything to video. So last night we stayed in the caravan park. Today we just sort of had a look at West Beach, which was unreal, and then we went to Twilight Beach for a surf, and it was just amazing. The water is just so clear. I was just in shock. I was pretty much speechless the whole time because it's just like amazing here. All the beaches are just unreal. And today we are staying at Le Grand National Park campground, which is near Lucky Bay or next to Lucky Bay. So we're just here for a night because I could only book us in for one night because I think it's school holidays next week here, so I guess a lot of it's booked out. So I'll show you our little campsite. We're right by the beach. You can hear the ocean. And we're cooking dinner right now. Reese is cooking the steaks at the barbecue. We've got a little Caesar salad, some avocado. Hello! Dinner tonight. So we are at Wharton Beach at the moment. This is what it looks like. It's pretty unreal. Reese brought the van on the beach even though it said 4-wheel drive only.
And didn't believe in me.
I was pretty scared. Got a cute little setup for the day. Probably go for a surf. Yeah. Be nice. And then we are staying at Orleans Bay Caravan Park, which is like not even 5-minute drive from the beach. So yeah, we're gonna check in there later and we're staying there for 2 nights. Just gone for a drive to Thistle Cove. We've just gone for a drive to this little lookout point, and it's just another beach in Wharton Bay. Look at that water. It's so pretty. There's a little island there. I think you can actually get onto that island. I almost stepped on this. Oh, poor guy. We're back at Wharton Beach. Gonna go for a surf. This is what it looks like today. Reese is in bed. Not bad. There's a few little waves out there that we'll be able to get. Should be good. Just finished our surf here. It was so much fun. We were out there for ages. Now we're heading back to camp and we're gonna cook some dinner. We're a bit concerned because we're the last ones at the beach. We have to get the van up there. So we're a bit paranoid about getting bogged. So hopefully we're good because there's no one here to pull us out if we do get bogged. We're currently in Lucky Bay. We stayed here for 1 night because unfortunately we could only get in for 1 night. It's school holidays here, which we didn't realise, so didn't really book in advance, but that's right, at least we got 1 night in. Probably my favourite campsite that we've been at. It's just so nice here, and like we've got a little view of the beach as well. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but yeah, they're fully booked out, so we got a pretty good campsite considering. This is set up, and then yes, you can kind of see the beach. We went down to the beach yesterday, took the van on there and went for a swim, even though it was quite cold. Yeah, and now we're planning on heading to Cape Arid because there's 2 campsites down there and they're not bookable, so we're hoping we can get in. If not, not really sure what we're gonna do, but we'll work it out when it comes to it. I've been kind of only videoing like the more interesting parts. Anyways, got an hour, I think it's an hour and a half drive to Cape Arid. So yeah, we'll go suss that out. So we've made it to Cape Arid. We're staying in Yokinup Mia campground. Hoping that pronunciation is okay. This place is unreal. We actually can't believe it. There are not that many people staying here. It's amazing. I'll show you our campsite and the views here. Like, it's just unreal. We went for a walk down to the beach and we saw whales. It took us a while to work out if they were whales or rocks, but they were definitely whales. So this is our campsite. Got all our stuff drying right now. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go for a surf down here because it says it's gonna be glass. So we'll be going for one last surf before we leave because then we start to head home, unfortunately. I'm hoping to take the GoPro out in the water when we go for a surf, so we'll see how we go. Pretty sure the better waves are on that side of the beach, but we can't get there because we don't have a four-wheel drive, so we're just going out here. It's a bit hectic out the back, but I will not be going out there, so it's fine. We'll stick to my front little waves. Yeah, gonna try and get some clips, see how we go. Alright, the trek home has started. We stayed at this free camp last night, just on the Nullarbor. And then today we have 7 hours to drive back to that cliff camp that we stayed at the start. And it's actually our 5-year anniversary today too. So we got a little cake to celebrate. Yeah, so just starting the trek home, which is sad, but you know, it's alright, had a good time. It's our last day and I just found this free campsite, wiki camps that we're staying at. We've got the whole thing to ourselves. It's great. It's quite cool too. There's this hill, I think there's a conservation park over there. And there's, yeah, heaps of space, heaps of room. So yeah, we're staying here for the night, and then we've got about a 5.5 hour drive home tomorrow. So it's been a great trip. Sad it's over, but also happy to be going home. This place is, I know it's near Kimber. Hold on, let me get up the name. So this campsite is called Bluff Bush Camp. Free, obviously. It's in Carraloo, which is just outside of Kimber. Yeah, so it's a nice little spot, all to ourselves. And this is our chosen campsite. Head down to Esperance when you get the chance, because the beaches there are just as